Funny man, as far as you know, we'll find out. Please welcome Josh Poirier.
Yeah!
What's your name? I'm good.
So I can't be the only person in the room here tonight that believes the Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the Second Best Thing Foundation. Because we all know what those kids are wishing for. A second trip to Disneyland that cures cancer. So I killed so many people playing the Oregon Trail as a kid that I really should be brought up on manslaughter charges in the real world. I used to name all of my family after the kids who bullied me mercilessly in school. And then run those fuckers as hard as I could until they died. I'd be like, oh, Mason Fitch, eat all the bison meat I just hunted for you. The plains are empty because of you. Oh, you got dysentery? Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit. Keith Gleason got bit by a rattlesnake, but we got to press on at a reckless pace because we got to make Fort Liberty by the spring. Oh my God, Josh Poirier just drowned. I didn't like myself either, actually. So I believe that being a geek is the worst addiction you can have because we spend as much money on DVDs, comic books, and video games as your average crack addict spends on crack. The main difference is if you've got extra crack, someone might suck your dick for that crack. No one is sucking your dick for an extra copy of Ultimate Spider-Man #2. And if they are, would you really want that blowjob? Because it's me. So the worst, I play a lot of video games, and the worst innovation that's ever been put in video games is that timer that tells you how long you've been playing a certain game for. Now, I will admit that I was impressed with myself when I beat Final Fantasy VIII in 38 hours. No claps, great. You guys are all dicks. Anyways. No, but I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, and I looked at the timer on that thing, and I've been playing that game for 33 days, 23 hours, and 15 minutes. I'm gonna let that sink in, because that's a fucking month. I played that game longer than most soldiers spend in battle. And then I think about what a waste that was, like all the things I could have been doing with that month, like, you know, going and starting Fallout New Vegas, or finally beating Red Dead Redemption, or going back and beating Final Fantasy VIII in 36 hours. Could have achieved something. So I'm going to admit something that I don't like to admit a lot tonight to everybody here, is that I have not always been the best person. I used to come to bars dressed like this, find the drunkest chick in the bar, hit on her, slip something into her drink, wait for her to take me back to her place. Then I would loot her stuff, burn her apartment to the ground, and claim her territory as my own. I used to date pillage. So I'm on Weight Watchers, and because I'm a gamer, I think I'm doing it wrong, because I'm always taught to go for the most points, and I'm just beating my high score every day. So I'm actually overweight, obviously, and I'm also lazy. And I'll be honest with you, is that I'm so overweight and lazy that the only thing I can guarantee is that I won't make it through the first 3 letters of dieting at some point. So there's actually a publishing company that's changing a certain word in Huckleberry Finn. They're changing this word to slave, which really, they said they can make it more PC, makes it better to read, easier to read. And it really doesn't. It kind of makes it just as bad. So I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and she said, why don't they change it to neighbor? That would make it nicer. And yeah, it probably would, except the fact it changes a few things in the real world. Like, I no longer know what State Farm sells. Mr. Rogers is now the king of gangster rap, and the Ku Klux Klan just has to go by the neighborhood watch. Now, I never knew who my real dad was. It was a mystery to me. I really have no clue about who it was. The only thing I do know is that he did screw my mom with no condom in the back of a station wagon. So my dad might be Colonel Mustard, might be Professor Plum. And the other thing I know about my dad was a Rolling Stone, but unlike a Rolling Stone, like a Rolling Stone, he gathered no moss, but unlike a Rolling Stone, he did gather a shitload of illegitimate children. Me being one of them. Now, Valentine's Day just went by. Everybody have a good Valentine's Day? Yes? No? All right, good. People have a good Valentine's Day. What I figured out is I realized that Valentine's Day is one of 2 holidays where a man can trade candy for sex. The other's Halloween. But I'm not ready to talk about October 1986 yet. And I'm going to leave you with this. My mother once told me, she said, son, follow your dreams. So I decided to do that. The only problem is that my dreams got nervous, called the cops. So now I have to stay outside of 100 yards of my dreams. My dreams unfriended me on Facebook, and I don't like any of my dreams to boyfriends. So what I'm really trying to say to everybody is don't follow your dreams. Thank you. Mike Pincus, who's over there running right now. Let me introduce your next comedian or your host.
Thank you. I suck.